This video is going to be on how to seal a cut or a wound or a scab. This happened when I got injured, and I've got scabs on my wrist and on my elbow and on my leg. So at the time, I ended up at the ER. They didn't take care of any of this stuff. And right now, the scab is fully grown, but the thing is that with a scab, normally as it ages, you bump it into something like my elbow. I bang my elbow against something and now the scab is starting to crack. You don't want that. You want the scab to stay on there and disappear on its own. That way you don't have any scarring. So what I'm going to do, I've got some liquid bandage. You can buy this stuff over the counter in any store. You don't need a prescription. It is used in the hospitals. It is really kind of like crazy glue, but it has some type of, it's made properly so that it's medically safe. This is used in the hospitals when there are wounds, even some large wounds. They might use, they have different types of crazy glue materials that they use, so that way they can just pour it on there and seal everything up. It shouldn't infect the blood or anything. And that way they don't have to go and do stitches. Stitches, if you don't pull the skin together the right way, you can end up causing scarring. So you can buy this under the Liquid Bandage brand or over the counter, which is probably made by the same company. So it just comes in a little bottle. Comes in a bottle, let's see, a bottle with a brush, a cap and a brush. I'm going to put some of this on there so you can see what it looks like. If my video helps you out, please do a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Now, if you put this on when it happens, it's going to seal up the cut right away, but it should seal it up, unless it's too big. The thing, and it takes a while to dry. I know they say like about a minute or two, I think, but depending on how much you put on there, it takes a while. It's got some kind of an alcoholic smell to it that will it will kind of follow it even after it dries. So if the wound is opened, if you just cut yourself and you're just putting this on instead of a bandage, I did say it's crazy glue, but they also have some type of a medical type stuff in there to make it safe, and it's going to burn. It's definitely going to burn as you put it on until it dries out. And you can see over there we got the scab and we've got the wound area, which is red. The scab might have been bigger. This has been 9 days right now, so I'm going to keep it on there. The thing is that you really need to keep this in a stable position. So if you've got it on your hand and you're turning your hand around and spinning it around, turning it upside down, it's going to drip off. It's still going to stay on there to a point, but this is not thick. It's kind of a watery, a little bit thicker than water, like crazy glue, and it's going to take time. If you have a fan, a little portable fan, you might want to put it over there and let the air blow on it so that it will dry faster, but I would say probably 3 to 5 minutes when you give it some time, and we'll come back and look at the final result. One thing you need to know is it's going to dry, obviously, and when it dries, it's going to hold everything together. That's the point of it. So if you have it on your hand, let's say you have it on right over here, and after it dries, if you try to separate that, it's going to pull because it's holding everything together like that. I'm wondering if YouTube's going to bleep this video because of this. So you got to be careful. I can feel it right now. This glue is already starting to tighten. This liquid bandage is starting to tighten, and when I go to bend I can feel it now as I'm trying to bend the leg, move the leg a little bit, it's pulling. So try to make sure it's in the extended position. And if it isn't extended and then you go to move it in a different direction, it might crack a little bit, but the idea is you put this on and you just leave it alone. It's going to come off probably in a week or two on its own, and by then the scab should have grown off, should be gone, and it might wash off when you put it under the sink, in the sink under hot water or in a shower, but it's a really good product. There it is. It is always going to look like it's kind of wet, but that's just because it's the shiny glue of the liquid bandage. But once it's dry, it's dry. While I was waiting, I put that material on the wrist, and I've got one more that I'm going to do that's on the elbow, and that's one of the hard ones, because if somebody can help you, then you can put that an elbow type cut in a certain position and not move it until it dries. But if you got it on an elbow and you hold your arm up in the air, it's going to run all over the place and make a big mess. We'll check that out in a minute. And here we have the elbow scab. I'm trying to do this. On the bottom, it's already starting to break off. It's already starting to crack off. You can see it over there. It's doing the crack right now. I don't want that to happen. That is why I've got the liquid bandage. I'm going to try to get this. It's a very thick scab, a lot of blood, a lot of dried blood over there. So by putting the liquid bandage across this whole thing, it's going to hold this piece down so it doesn't break off. And again, like I said, you want the scab to stay on. Even though it's annoying, you want it to stay on. Otherwise, it's going to scar and it's not going to heal properly. In closing, I just want to say that it comes with a brush on the cap, and you really shouldn't be sharing this between people. There's no good way to do this unless you take the liquid and just let it drop down, but it's got a brush so that you can apply it the right way. And you shouldn't have to worry about contamination. It's got that alcohol mixture, whatever's in there. But I would be, if you're going to do this and you have more than one person in the house, make sure you've got a few bottles, because you really shouldn't share this between other people's wounds. It's drying right now. Like I showed you, the scab was starting to come up, so I piled it on. It kind of looks weird after a while. It looks like putting rubber glue on your hand, where it starts to fall apart and look really strange. But it does, yeah, you can see over there, right over there. See the pink area over there? It burned when I put it on. So the scab has obviously been cracking off, and I wasn't aware of it, because that's why we've got all this pink area around the scab. I think this is a wonderful product. It only it's very inexpensive. Over the counter, it's not. Over the counter, off brand, it's probably like $3 or $4 at the most. If you're going to buy the liquid bandage brand, you're probably talking a lot more. I'll leave an affiliate link in the video description. If you want to order this on Amazon, I'll get a few cents if you order using my link, and I appreciate it. Very good product. Every house should have this. Every house.